So it's time for us to go ahead and talk about some of the worst iPhones you can buy in the later part of 2022. Now the iPhone 14s have just came out and there are tons of moving pieces right now, but some things stay consistent. And what I will tell you is, in my opinion, the iPhone 14 is probably the best iPhones to buy. One of the worst iPhones to buy right now though is still the iPhone SE 3. I think, in my opinion, if I were to go inside of the Apple Store and pick up the one of the brand new iPhones I see, this would definitely be one of those devices I would skip entirely. It's not because the iPhone SE 3 is a bad phone, it's because it's a horrible phone for the price tag. At $429, it is a complete waste of money in my opinion, and you can easily buy something like a used iPhone 11. You can probably even buy a used iPhone 12 for about $429. I know 12 minis are probably going to be that price tag as well, probably less than that, so you might as well go for one of those iPhones rather than something like the iPhone SE 2 that has a outdated display, outdated design, single camera. It's not even that great of a camera setup anymore, and like I said, it's not a bad phone, it's just a bad phone for the price tag. If this was a $200 phone, that'd be completely different, but at $429, I think it's a complete waste of money, and I think this is probably one of the worst iPhones you can buy right now. Now on top of that, any iPhone that is not currently supported with software, probably even including the iPhone 7, 7 Plus and below, those iPhones I would also recommend not purchasing either anymore, mostly because there's not really a future ahead of them. If you currently are using those iPhones, then by all means keep using them if you're comfortable with it, but if you're going to buy an iPhone, I'm assuming you're probably going to keep it for the next few years. These iPhones are not iPhones you can use for the next few years in my opinion. Again, Apple may end up supporting them here and there, but for the most part, you're probably wanting an iPhone that will continue to get software updates, major ones like iOS 17, iOS 18. So the best thing to do is purchase an iPhone that's still supported, like an iPhone 8 or newer. Now probably an iPhone that I would recommend not purchasing, mostly because it's just the successor of this phone is just so much better. Even the predecessor of this phone is so much better, is the 12 Pro. Now I used the iPhone 12 Pro, I bought it back in 2020, I used it for a year. It was a good experience overall, but I did have some major battery degradation going on with that phone. And when I saw the successor of that iPhone, which was the iPhone 13 Pro, and that was an amazing iPhone. I still use it. It's a very good device and I'm in love with that phone too. But the 12 Pro, I think, was a very minor upgrade from the 11 Pro. So in that case, you might as well either just save a lot more money and buy an iPhone 11 Pro, or spend a little bit more money and buy an iPhone 13 Pro. Both ways you're kind of winning at. I think there's something about the 12 Pro that I'm just still not a huge fan of, and I don't think it's until Apple will go ahead and actually state, hey, we messed up with the 12's battery life and battery, in general, then I'll probably start recommending it more. But otherwise, it's just a phone that has a battery issue. All the 12s for the most part have battery issues, so I guess there's not much we can do about it there. But those are pretty much the worst iPhones I would recommend not buying in pretty much the later part of 2022. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.